Today I'm going to be sharing how to get through a long fast, my top 3 tips that have worked for me. I have been fasting for years now, varying fast from lengths of 13 hours all the way up to 48 hours. Fasting has done an incredible amount of transformation and benefits for my body. It has helped me to heal from so many symptoms that I knew I had, that I didn't even know I had, and it has cleared up my skin, it's cleared up my energy, my mental abilities, just the list goes on and on. I am such an advocate for fasting, and it has taught me a lot as well, how to have the endurance to go through a fast. This carries on in my endurance for any type of adversity or any challenge in life. It is absolutely amazing. So these are the 3 ways that you can get yourself to last through a long fast and teach yourself and experience the very same benefits that I have learned over the years. Number 1 is to prepare your body for the fast, to show your body that, to really show your body what discipline, how good that discipline can really feel. And a lot of the times, if you just jump into a fast, it can feel a bit overwhelming, it can feel a bit scary, because it's going a long time without something that you're used to doing, especially if you're new to it. I would not recommend to jump into a fast right away, and there are several reasons. This can lead to a rebound effect, and this is also for a physical level as well. It has to do with your insulin resistance and just the chemicals, the hormone balances in your body. If you jump into a fast and you're not used to it, it's going to feel a lot more difficult. What you need to know is, to go into a fast, your body will more easily go through it if you have a regulated blood sugar, if your blood sugar is lower. So to prepare for a fast, first I would recommend lowering your blood sugar, and I would say a week or 2 before, start to eat a lower carb diet. Just slowly cut out the starches. When your blood sugar is low, you have less cravings and a lot more energy, and during that fast is going to feel so much better. Another way to do this is start with shorter fasts. So start off with a 12-hour fast if you're not used to it, and slowly build your way up. When you have low blood sugar, your insulin is sensitive, and your body is already used to fasting. Jumping into it is going to be so much easier. What this does, when you start off small and you start off at levels that are manageable for your body currently, it starts to build confidence. And when your body experiences that, hey, this is actually pretty doable, or I've already fasted before, I can go ahead and do it even more, that confidence is going to allow you to keep going consistently. So if you're fasting every day leading up to a longer fast, your body is going to feel much more comfortable transitioning into it. You want to build that confidence, and that confidence is only built by your body experiencing that this is a very doable experience, that if your body has already been through a fast, it has already felt the effects. It's just like doing a workout. When you first start a workout, you're going to feel more resistance to it, and it's going to feel a little bit more difficult. But the more that you put your body through it, the more it experiences, and you start to realize that the workout is actually a pleasurable experience. This is the same thing with a fast. When you go without food for a long time, it's actually a very fulfilling experience that it honestly outweighs the benefits of short-term gratification, and you won't know it until you put yourself through it. So that is number 1, is to prepare your body for the fast. Number 2, just understand The deeper you go into a fast, the more pleasurable it gets. And this has been my experience countless times. The longer you go through a fast, so this is on a biological level and on an emotional level. When you're going through a fast, after a certain amount of hours, your hormones start to change. Your body produces hormones such as GABA that make you feel relaxed and calm, things like serotonin. Your body starts becoming sensitive to dopamine, sensitive to insulin, which helps lower those cravings, which helps you to feel fine being present. You're okay with sitting in nothingness. You don't need to have something distracting you or that short-term gratification. It actually becomes a lot easier. You start to feel more like the little things start to feel very fulfilling. They start to feel a lot more pleasurable. This is what happens when you go through a fast, and the longer you go, the better the effects. And then in addition, just knowing that you're doing something that is not, it's not the easy route, you're going the more disciplined route, that's going to feel you as well and make you feel fulfilled that you're achieving something that is going to have a reward attached to it. So that might motivate you even more. And this one I personally find, this tends to be the case with me when I do long fast, but my perception of time drastically changes when I'm fasting. Time goes by really fast. And if you've never done a long fast before, seeing something like a 48-hour fast, that might sound like a really long time. But when you're in that fast, because you're not being distracted by short-term gratification or short-term pleasure, you're actually there present in the moment. When you're present in the moment, time is flying. You're busy being productive, you're being focused, you're so fulfilled that the time just flies. And it's so funny, but every time that I eat again, time goes by slow again. In fact, time drags the most for me when I'm consuming a lot of pleasure, whether it be through being on my phone, looking at social media, snacking, whatever it is. But when I'm busy being present and I'm in my body, I'm being in a beautiful creative flow, activating creative energy, that's when time is just flying and you're just feeling so good. Your time is so valuable. So that is number 2 for you. Understand that the deeper you go into a fast, the more pleasurable it gets. Stop checking. Stop checking the time. Stop looking at your phone. Stop checking notifications, anything like that. In other words, cut out those small dopamine hits. But when it comes to fasting specifically, checking the time is such a big one. When you check the time, it gives you a bit of a dopamine hit. When you check your phone, it's slowly draining your energy. Checking the status, checking your time, it's taking your energy off of the present and putting it into the future or where you're trying to go or the past. You want to get back into your body. And especially during a fast, you want to cut out the energy drainers like this. You want to give yourself more energy. And luckily in a fast, it's kind of going to do that for you because you've willingly set your heart on being without eating for a certain amount of time. So you have no choice but to start looking for other ways to channel your energy. So that's always a plus. But you definitely want to cut out those drainers. And I know that this is not the easiest thing to do at all times. So what you will do instead is replace checking for energy, things that give you energy. That can be listening to a podcast, that can be going out in nature, getting your body moving around, something that activates you. I personally love to listen to videos about fasting. When I hear the changes and the amazing benefits that are taking place in my body while I'm going through a long fast, I feel so proud of myself and it makes me want to keep going. I feel so empowered and excited just knowing, wow, my body is going through autophagy and am being cleaned out. All of these hormones, my cells are being strengthened. That's just a great way to pump up your energy. And so learn the benefits about what's going on in your body. It's really going to help you to feel good about this and to want to come back to it as well. Get focused on what you're doing. So whenever you find yourself wandering and wondering how, like, it's such a long time to go, how am I gonna get through this fast? Bring yourself back to the present moment. What would be something that would be productive and effective that would just feel so good to do right now? Take that one step and then see where it leads. Take each moment little by little, and next thing you know, the time is gonna fly. And last, get into creative energy. A fast is an excellent opportunity to activate and turn on creative energy, because you really have no other choice. You've already cut out all the short-term pleasures, the easy pleasures, and now it's time to get into your body and create your own pleasure, because it's not coming from the outside. Activate that creative energy. And this doesn't have to be anything crazy. The creative energy only means bringing something to life, whether it's a conversation with somebody, whether it's journaling. Just put effort into creating anything. It can be your thoughts. If you close your eyes for 10 minutes and sit in your body, just being present in your body, observing what you're feeling, letting the thoughts process and arise, that is turning on your creative energy. Go clean, go do something that gets you in your body, in the moment, and producing. This creative energy is so powerful, and you will truly reap some deep benefits of creative energy during a fast. This is the time to take advantage of it. So to recap, these are the 3 ways that I get through long fasts, especially those 48-hour fasts that I do twice a month. Number 1 is to create ease in your body. Prepare your body for the fast by lowering your blood sugar and slowly exposing yourself to what it feels like to fast, because once your body already knows how it feels, then it's more likely going to want to move forward with it. The deeper that you get into a fast, the more pleasure you're going to feel. So though it may feel difficult initially, the longer that you go into it, the more your hormones are going to be working in your favor. It's going to feel more rewarding, and you get stronger as you go. And number 3, stop checking the time. Stop checking for instant gratification, but really allow yourself to sit in your body, sit in the discomfort of a fast, because once you face it, it no longer is a threat to you, and you strengthen through it. Focus on, cut out those energy drainers like checking, but instead focus on things that will charge your energy. Learn the benefits of fasting. Learn what's really going on through your body. Get focused and activate that creative energy. This is the best time to take advantage.